Hey people, it's me Tristan, and this is an update video for the Marder 2 project. So nothing done with the crew at the moment. I've just put them on this little cork basis. So they need to be undercoated and painted, but I'll do these I think after I've painted the tank. So the tank is in two parts. So what I did was I just gave the tank a black undercoat, and then I thought I would use the poor man's airbrush, and I sprayed light gray on top of it, just from the top. I think it'll give a nice shade, because when I'm going to paint it, I'm going to use like thin layers of paint. So unfortunately this side panel broke off, but as you can see I managed to glue it back on. Just a little line showing, but I think it will be fine. Like showing a welding line, maybe the tank was hit and they had to repair it or something. The paint I'm gonna use for painting this up is Middlestone from Vallejo Panzeraces. So after a few layers of Middlestone, it's actually pretty good. I used thin layers of the color, and actually there are almost no brush strokes visible, which is kind of the thing I was going for. You can see that it's very smooth. So I just mixed a little bit of water into the paint. It can't be too wet. If it's too wet, it'll be just like running and it'll run down and it'll be a mess. And it can't be the normal consistency of the paint, because then it'll be too thick and it'll leave brush strokes. There's like a few brush strokes visible here, but very slightly. Other than that, it's actually I'm very impressed with the look. So Gerrcinn was so kind and shared with me a lot of these good sites, and I will link some of them into the description box below, so you can follow the places where I found these color schemes and whatnot. So the first layer the first part of the camo is done, and it's the green. 1943 they used olive green for this sort of a camo. As I don't have that model color, I used something similar from the game color range. It's goblin green, and it's basically the same thing as olive green or Russian green as far as I know. And thanks again for Gerrcinn for pointing that out. I did not do any in the inside, on the gun as well. Of course not inside, or the sides that will match the hull, but yeah. So the next step is chocolate brown or charred brown, which is basically like scorched brown from GW. So that's good paint. The chocolate or charred brown is done. The main camo is ready. Both the green and the brown I did several layers. That's just a generic camo that I found on Tank Encyclopedia Wiki for the German tanks in the late war era. The next step will be, I think, the most defining step that will make this thing either work or be a complete failure, is the washes. So the first washes will be just to give I don't know, some shade, and then I'll start to work more to give pre-weathering washes, make these tracks and all the things beneath it more weathered up. I've given a first coat of wash on this. It has given some shade, but it's still kind of weird. I hope that with the rest of the weathering it'll come out, or like it'll make it look better. And I'm pretty sure once I've got the details painted here and all those wheels and stuff, that it'll look a lot better. I've just given a wash here at the moment on the tracks to make it more like darken it up a bit. Next up, what I want to do is I want to paint on some unit markings here, like a number or something, and whatever other markings I need to get on this before I'm gonna go and start weathering it up. So my question would be, do you have any suggestions for a unit or something that fought on the Western Front and used Marder 2s? If you have any suggestions on that, please let me know in the comments. I'll be working on this some more. Maybe I overdid the camo, I'm not sure, but it's really busy at the moment. The tank is really busy, so I hope it'll all settle down kind of once I get all the like tracks painted and the road wheels. And yeah, that'll be the next update. So thank you for watching, keep it safe, and I will talk to you in the next one.